that is correct. The audit committee, that is wrong. Okay, so the correct answer is C. So your level of engagement is good. Make sure that you will keep the same. ඉස්සරහට ඔය ටීම් අත් තියාගෙන යනවා කියලා කොහොම වැඩ කරගෙන යන්න. Otherwise it's really difficult to conduct these online lectures. recording then අද නැද්ද කියන එක decide කරමු ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ participation සහ engagement එක අහනවා. Then we have the engagement team. Okay, so the engagement team you all know basically, so that is all partners and staff performing the particular audit engagement, and any individuals engaged by the firm or network firm who perform the procedures, okay, who perform procedures on the engagement. Okay, so sometimes there are some shared services, okay, cost එක අඩු කරගන්න අර centers වලින් some audit procedures perform කරලා දෙනවා. Okay, in Sri Lanka that is actually less. Okay, but in other countries, okay, many countries, especially as I know in Deloitte, so they do lot of their vouching parts by this shared services. Okay, ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙම වෙන තැනක online වැඩ කරන කෙනෙක් අර vouching part එක කළා දෙනවා. Okay, so those also come under this engagement team. Okay, so that includes partners and the manager, if there is a director, that person, and the trainees, all are included in this engagement team. Okay, and then we have staff in the sense professionals other than partners, including any experts the firm employs. Okay, experts such as let's say for the retired benefit obligation valuation, we take the experts. Okay, and also when it comes to the investment property evaluation, we get the support of expert. Okay, so those come under staff. Yeah, so then remember, so when it comes to the engagement team members, that does not include engagement team members that include when these people. Okay, that is an auditor's external expert engaged by the firm or by network firm. Okay? Internal auditors who provide direct assistance on the engagement. Yeah. So this internal auditors will be taking later on in a separate lesson. Engagement team these experts, auditors, experts, and then the internal auditors who provide the direct assistance on the engagement. Okay, that is basically here. That is there are internal auditors in the audit firms. Sometimes we not the audit firm, at the client place. Okay, client place again or internal audit division එකක් තියෙන පුළුවන්. Okay, internal audit division can be there in the client place as well. Okay, sometimes we get their direct assistance for our engagement. අපේ engagement එකට මේගොල්ලන්ගේ direct assistance එක ගන්න, help එක ගන්න. Okay, so even though we get the direct assistance from this internal audit staff, that does not come under the engagement team. Okay, but internet connections. No questions? Okay, so we have this external inspections. Okay, when it comes to external inspections, that is inspections or investigations undertaken system of quality management or engagement performed by the firm. So in Sri Lanka, who is this body? In Sri Lanka also we have this party, external examiners. ලංකාවේ කවුද? ඕකෙන් රිවිව් එක එනකොට ඔඩිට් ෆර්ම්ස් වලින් ඉන්න කට්ටිය කැමති නැහැ. External inspections. Not IRD, not CS Sri Lanka. Yeah, it is actually SLAS MBs. In short, we call as monitoring board. Okay, monitoring board. Yes, SLAS MB or monitoring board. Okay, that is Sri Lanka auditing standard board killer. So they check actually whether the auditors do their work properly. Okay, after the completion of the engagement, they request the audit documentation and the separate review is being done. Okay, so that is external. Okay, so we have this internal quality review as well. Okay, so one of the, let's say, Sri Lankan KPMG audit firm is reviewed by one of the other network firm. Okay, අපි හිතමු UK එකකින් KPMG UK in partner කෙනෙක් ලංකාවේ තියෙන ලංකාවේ කරපු ලංකාවේ KPMG එකේ කරපු audit file එකක් review කරනවා. Okay, so that doesn't come under this external inspection. Okay, so this is an external oversight authority. Okay, external authority එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ලංකාවේ KPMG එකේ වඩා UK KPMG එකෙන් check කරා කියලා, so that doesn't come under this external inspections. Okay, that is again within the same network organization. Okay, so in Sri Lanka, this is SLAS MB. Okay, Sri Lanka Accounting and Auditing Standards Monitoring Board. In that website only, also you can find this auditing and the accounting standard QA and DPP. I think that is in the KPMG. Okay, so DPP actually that is not an external reviewer. Okay, DPP doesn't come under. So I think other firms do not have that is within KPMG. That is within the organization. Okay, the external party ka yeah. They also check the quality of our work, but that is from the point of internal reviewers. Okay, is that clear? Okay, this is an external oversight authority. Yeah, so then a firm, this is an audit firm, a sole practitioner, partnership or corporation or other entity of professional accountants or public sector equivalent. Okay, so how you categorize a firm is as it can be one person may be doing an audit firm. Okay, that is also possible. And then it can be partnerships, these EY, KPMG, those are partnerships or corporations. We have this in Deloitte, we had, and in PwC also that was a corporation or other entity of professional accountants or public sector equivalent, we call as a firm. Okay, so network firms in the sense a firm or entity that belongs to the firm's network. Okay, so let's say KPMG Sri Lanka. Okay, KPMG Sri Lanka, it is a part of KPMG Global. Okay, it is a global network. Okay, it's a global network එක part එකක් තමයි KPMG Sri Lanka. Okay, so we have KPMG UK. Okay, මේ වගේම KPMG, we have UK, we have KPMG lower Gulf. Likewise, in different countries, we have different firms, but that is a part of this KPMG Global. Like a company operate in a firm. Okay, so this is a network firm. Okay, so what do you call as a network is it's a larger structure where that is aimed at cooperation and that is clearly aimed at profit or cost sharing or shares common ownership, control or management, common quality management policies or procedures, common business strategy, the use of common brand name or significant part of professional resources. Okay, so for example, what we implement in KPMG Sri Lanka as our quality management framework is basically which coming from this KPMG global network. Yeah. Okay, any questions? Didn't cut here. So is it okay if I start at 6? 6 o'clock පටන් ගත්තට ඔයගොල්ලන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ nේද? I put it at 6 and then I change it to 6:50 because I don't know whether you all can't. Is it difficult? I call the Honda because then we can do up to 6, 8:30 only.